Hello, everyone. This is Whitney Renee, and you are now listening to the podcast, The Two of Us. Let's talk about it. And when I mean the two of us, it is actually a podcast that my husband and I have started in regards to just different things that we talk about just within our life, day in, day out. Just want to say thank you guys for always tuning in, giving us promising feedback. And I know that we haven't discussed anything recently, and it's just with everything going on we decided to just kind of put things on hold for a moment. But I am truly, truly happy and excited about some of the things that we are going to talk about. So I'm actually going to start this podcast by just saying and just checking in. I want to know how people are doing with everything that's going on with this pandemic. What are your thoughts? What are your fears, your concerns, some of the things that, you guys have been doing to keep your mind occupied? I know for me personally, one of the things that I've been doing is a little bit more like self-reflection. So in regards to self-reflection, I've been able to take this time to just really get things done, really think about some of the things that I want to continue to do, some of the things that I want to stop doing. And I realized that sometimes it does take, it's actually a good thing that we have, this time to self-reflect and take some time to do the things that we enjoy doing. It kind of slows us down. Yes, this pandemic is very serious. It has been taking a toll on people's mental health, their financial stability. Trust me, I get it. But, I just want to start by saying one of the things that I was saying before all of this craziness started happening was, I wish I could just stay home or work from home and just kind of just be still for a little bit. Like, I'm one of those people, I've always been on the go. I've had a lot of different things going on every weekend, times with the kids, time with the husband, trying to squeeze in time for, family and friends. And what this is making me realize is that you can still do all of that, but just kind of bring it down a notch, like take it down a little bit and just make a little bit more time for things that you personally really want to do. So what I'm going to discuss today is some of the good things, some of the things that I have changed, the positive. I'm only going to talk about positive stuff. So I'm going to give you my top 5 positive things that I've been doing since this pandemic of the COVID-19, and also some of the things that I want to continue to keep doing that I feel like has been a positive way or new life headed for me personally in my direction. So just stick around. And if you're just now tuning in, again, my name is Whitney Renee. All right, everyone, and welcome back to The Two of Us. Let's talk about it. Again, for those of you who are new to listening, my name is Whitney Renee, and our co-host, which is Omari, which is my husband, he is going to sit this episode out as he is currently putting together a huge piece of equipment in regards to a computer. I know nothing about that, folks, so I can't really speak on that. So anyway, I am going to actually go over the top 5 things that I've actually been doing here recently to kind of keep my mind at peace and to keep down my level of anxiety. So number 1, which a lot of people don't know, but if you do truly know me, for those who are listening, one of my favorite things that I used to do all the time before the pandemic is sing. And whether it be in the shower, karaoke nights, random stuff, I'm actually a really pretty good, dope, like songwriter too. So one of the things that I've incorporated with this pandemic is at least singing one song a day. I feel like music is for the soul. It does help you just lyrics and songs in general. Yes, it has meaning to it when you're listening to it, but you singing it and actually feeling it, I don't know. There's something about that man, I'm just glad I picked it back up. As I kind of feel like I'm just going to lose it, eventually if I don't keep, getting in there and actually singing. One of the songs that I was just actually singing today was Officially Missing You by Tamia. And it just was like, this is such a good song. I really like it. It's such a dope song. So I was in here working, working from home, doing my thing, and put on a playlist like, boop, put that little playlist on. And just the beginning of the song was, all I hear is raindrops falling from the rooftop. Oh, baby, tell me why'd you have to go? 'Cause this pain, I feel it won't go away. And today, I'm officially missing you. I thought that from this heartache I could escape. See, I ain't gonna keep going, but you see what I'm saying? Like, there was just something about that. I was like, I really need to get back into that. That's something, music is for myself. So that's number one. I've been singing a lot more, trying to get my groove back into things. So I've been really enjoying that. Thing number two that I've been doing, I've been taking advantage of being able to sleep. And, with the pandemic and everything, so number two is sleep. So with that going on, yes, I've always been a sleeper, a napper. I will take a nap in a heartbeat, especially on a Saturday when my boys go down for a nap. Mama's doing the same thing. I, Whitney Renee, I am taking at least like a 2-hour nap. Call it what you want it, but I love it. I love it. I love it. So taking the time to slow myself down a little bit more. It's already been kind of exhausting, working from home, keeping up with the boys and housework, things still need to be done, house chores. So I've taken good pride on actually being able to slow down, and really take advantage of those naps. So number two is sleep. Very, very important. The third thing that I've been doing is actually cooking more. And I didn't really realize how much, one, cooking, it just comes naturally for me, just my family as a whole. But I've been able to cook more and, bring up, old recipes that I used to make back in the day. I know I sound like an old lady, but I'm okay with that. That's cool. Old lady Whitney Renee, call it what you want. But I've been like putting recipes together, trying new things, and saving a boatload of money just by cooking more often. Whereas before this pandemic started, it was like so hard to get off of work. We'll work a full 9 hours, come home, get, the kids situated, and then coming back and cooking full course meals. So I've been beefing up on that, my cooking. I actually do enjoy it, which ties into number two. I'm able to cook and sing and dance around with the kids, have them help me do that. So all of my things are really tying in, really, really tying in. So that's thing number three, cooking more, something that I know I haven't lost it. I should probably continue doing it. Number four, I have been secretly, and don't tell anyone, but I've been secretly waking up earlier, at least 30 minutes earlier, and taking the time to have some woosah moment without my husband and my kids in my ear. Mommy, 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 babe, babe, babe. So 30 minutes I've been waking up before everybody and kind of having like a self meditation moment. So I have been really, really enjoying that. Um, just kind of whether it be scrolling through my phone, catching up on some news or a TV show. They don't even know anyway because they be knocked out sleep. They all end up in my bed or in my room at some point. They think that I'm just now waking up. So that's a secret talent that I actually just realize I'm capable of doing. So me time, at least 30 minutes of me time is what I've been taking advantage of. Um, So yeah, this has been a real good way to get that time in. As before this pandemic, we were all getting up at the same time, rushing to get the kids to their daycare, and me and my husband getting to work on time. So kudos to me for taking 30 minutes out of my day to do whatever the fuck I want to do. So number five goes to my favorite. I have been able to bond more with my family members, whether it be on my side of the family or my husband's side of the family. We have this thing every Sunday we video chat with my husband's brother, so my brother-in-law. We've always done that before the pandemic, but even more so now, we've been able to motivate each other to do things that we wasn't doing before. One of the things I notice is when events happen like this and you're kind of shut off from the rest of the world, it does bring family and closeness together. So I have been really enjoying that. We have this thing where on Mondays we all play on the Nintendo Switch, and we play Mario Kart, and we call it Mario Kart Monday. So that's what I spent my time doing. Yesterday night was participating in Mario Kart Mondays with them, chatting with each other on video chat and talking shit while we're really just getting things done on Mario Kart. It gets a little intense there, but I really been enjoying that only because they live all the way in Illinois. So shout out to my Illinois family, but they live out in Illinois. Have a couple. I have a sister-in-law that's actually in Texas, so I've been able to talk to her more, just solely for the fact is I'm at home. I am at home, away from people, away from the drama. So my number 5 thing was being able to bond more with family members, both on my side and my husband's side. With my siblings, it's a little different. We talk all the time, but I don't feel like I've been able to really bond with them as much because I think it's just like, well, we live in the same city. Yeah, we can video chat, but either way, it's still a bonding moment. But I've had a bigger impact from my out of town family. So I just encourage everyone, all honesty, to just really think of the positive. I know that, in such a time, it can be very trying, and we as people tend to look at all the negatives, but I choose to look into the positive. And I want to encourage everyone as well to look into the positive side of things, even though we know the media is spitting out different things and, our minds are just filled with this negative information, negative energy. I'm an energy person. So whenever I feel negative energy trying to consume and take hold over me or my household, I try to be very good at releasing that negative energy. So I just encourage every last one of you guys to look at that. I know it's a pain. I know it's a waiting game. I mean, we could really be into this thing, look into the end of summer, but what are we going to do? What are you going to do to make that a little bit more bearable? So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I said, not really, really long talks going on right now. Only for the simple fact is, like I said, just an introductory, just to let you all know how I've been doing, what's been going on. We are A-OK over here. I'm wishing blessings and peace to every one of my listeners out there. And I hope that, whatever you're fearing, whatever is crossing your mind, that you let that negative energy go and focus on the positives. I'm hoping everyone is being safe out there. Keep practicing social distancing. I do believe that by doing that, we can stay ahead of the curve. And let's just say, hoping things get back to normal. But honestly, I'm in no rush.
Yep, there it is.
Thank you for tuning in. I can't wait to sit here and vibe with you all. I hope each and every one of you have a very, very good remainder of the week. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so I say just do the best you can. Again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Whitney Renee.